So I don't know about you, but anxiety makes me feel stupid. And it really shouldn't, but here is the reasoning behind that. See, when I'm having an anxiety attack or a panic attack, I know I'm having an anxiety attack. I've been having these for years. I know when it hits, I'm not having a heart attack. I know I'm not gonna die. I know I'm not losing control. So I would think if I know what it is, then it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be as much of a problem as it is for me. It shouldn't still get me. I should not still have full-blown panic attacks when I know it's anxiety, right? Not quite how it works. The very first step in combating anxiety is recognition. Have you heard that before? It's recognizing what it is. Recognition alone doesn't fix the problem. That is why recognition is just the first step. So let's liken anxiety to a hurricane, because you know you're gonna have anxiety in the future, just like the Earth is going to have hurricanes in the future, right? So the weather forecast comes on, here's a hurricane out here. Maybe it's hours away, maybe it's days away, maybe it's a week away, but that is your recognition, knowing it's there. So tell me, how does recognition alone solve the problem of this hurricane rolling in and completely devastating you when it gets there? Well, the answer to this is that you have to prepare for it, right? So if this hurricane, if this anxiety is rolling in on you, you can feel the dark clouds, the unsettling atmosphere starting to kick in. You can feel the unease as your anxiety, your base level anxiety starts to climb. Well, you can say you would probably want to board up your windows. Boarding up your windows could be likened to doing your breathing exercises, maybe meditating or doing your grounding techniques. Maybe you need to go to the store, get some water, get some food. You can liken this to taking your medication on time. Trust me, taking your medication as prescribed on a scheduled basis is an accomplishment in itself. Pat yourself on the back if you are doing that. And you know what? Maybe this is just a huge freaking hurricane, and maybe it's time to practice your distraction techniques, which would be the same as maybe you need to flee the area or the state for a few days, stay in a hotel somewhere else until this hurricane passes over. But the bottom line is that if you've actually taken steps to prepare for this hurricane, this anxiety attack, when it hits, then what you've done is lessened the impact to you at a personal level when it does come. Could you imagine trying to board up your windows in gale force winds, torrential rains? That would be quite a flustering experience. You would probably not get your windows boarded up. Things would probably just go to hell in that scenario, right? This is why you would do it beforehand, before it ever comes, before your anxiety, before this hurricane ever hits. You prepare for it before it gets there. Because the idea is to lessen the impact. Because no matter what you think, every single living human being has anxiety, regardless of what level it affects them at. So all we're trying to do is lessen the impact when it does come. So this video is just your friendly reminder to recognize when it's anxiety, and make sure that before it ever becomes a full-blown panic attack or a full-blown acute anxiety attack, make sure you are prepared for it beforehand. When you are not anxious, you should still be practicing your meditation, your grounding techniques. You should still be taking your medication as prescribed. You don't wait for an anxiety attack to hit to start trying to initiate your techniques. You need to already have a very solid foundation built. They need to become mental memory, muscle memory. So when anxiety hits, they hit you like second nature, and you're just able to deal with it. Stay on top of your anxiety, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for checking this one out.